So I am going to review my Plum Paper planners. This one's my personal planner and this one's my teacher planner. And in case you haven't caught any of my videos before about my planners, I had originally, I researched tons and tons of planners and I decided to go with a Plum Paper Teacher Planner. I figured the layout would work best for me. And originally I thought I could use it for my personal planner in addition to my teacher planner, and once I received it, I realized I was completely wrong, so I ordered my personal planner. So first I'm going to cover the teacher planner, and then I will cover my personal planner and how both of them are working out for me, and if there's anything I would change or haven't done. Alright, so let's get started. So for my teacher planner, I ordered it from July through June, and I added on the notes section and the to-do section. The teacher planner comes with the My Class section, so I'll get to those here in a few minutes. So I ended up not using this like I had planned. The reason why is because I ended up using the notes section and not transferring it over here, but hopefully I'll be using this in my next planner. It's just kind of like, you know, you intend to do it and then you get busy and it gets put on your back burner and then you forget about it. I did use it for Vacation Bible School because I wanted to check it out and play with it, and that's pretty much when I realized I do need a personal planner. But it's worked out pretty good. As you can see, my days get filled pretty quickly. I've played around adjusting it to where, for example, this has through the 31st of August and then it starts September. So what I started off doing was I went until the month ran out, and then I went to the next month. And what I ended up doing is I just completely filled out the week, and that worked best for me. So I had started off putting goals for what I wanted to accomplish for the months, all of that, and I just ended up not doing that like I had wanted to. I intend to do it next year. And then of course I have the personal dates as well as the work dates in there. And so it's worked out pretty good for me. And if you're into wanting to get a Plum Paper planner, they will actually, I think it's $2 extra. They will put whatever you need in there. So whether it's 1st through 7th period, spelling, math, language arts, whatever your needs are, they will go ahead and put that in there. And for the teacher planner, I think this is the only layout like this, which I do like because it sits on my desk and Monday through Tuesday and then Wednesday through Friday, and I'm able to see the full day. But for the personal planner, there's other layouts, and I'll show you which one I went with. But moving on ahead, so at the end of every month, there is a notes page, and what I ended up using these for are meetings I would go to. Every Wednesday we have meetings, and once a month I would have other meetings for the group I teach, which is gifted and talented. So we'd have a meeting off campus for the whole department of gifted and talented in the district. I kind of wish that they would let us just get it August through May, but at the same time I kind of like the July and June because I can pre-plan in June and then start planning more in July. For the My Class, I originally was going to use it for work contacts. I have them on my phone. I didn't put them down here like I intended to, as you can see, but it's all right. And I don't have the student health information in here because it's all on the computer and for privacy reasons. And then again, the page at the beginning, I had wanted to do like this page, and I didn't use this either. I did look over the budget stuff, the classroom expenses, the password stuff I did use somewhat. Professional development, we don't have to keep a log of it. I kind of wish I would have wrote it down though, because we've done a lot of it. Behavior log, again, I didn't need it. Parent communication, we have a different form to use it for. Plus, I would have definitely ran out of space. Student birthdays, I did not write it down. And then this was unnecessary. And the student checklist was unnecessary. Originally, I had wanted to use this for IEPs. And it just didn't end up happening that way. But I did do a different method, which I can share if you're interested in, on how I keep track of my IEPs when they're due and such as that, and what I needed to do. Now the notes section, I used quite a bit. I used a lot of it. The to-do section, I ended up not using. I thought I would, but I got annoyed by having to flip back and forth. I guess it was annoyed. I just found myself not flipping to here to look at my to-do list as often as I should, so things got not done. So I ended up tearing some pages out and trying it that way and putting it in for the day, and then if it got in the way, I would move it out of the way and then forget about it or it got lost. So what I'm thinking of doing is cutting out maybe the to-do list and then fixing it into over here on the side, or over here on the side, or maybe having laminating it and making it kind of like a bookmark so I could easily move it out of the way. I haven't completely made up my mind on that yet, but that's the only thing that ended up not being as functional as I had hoped, was the whole to-do list extra section. But the notes for next school year, I am going to order my new planner for next school year soon. I don't know where I'll be teaching or what I'll be teaching yet, so again, I'm going to leave it blank. But I am going to add the notes section because I have found it really useful this year, so hopefully next year, if I don't end up using it, then the following year I won't. But so far, I have loved this planner. It has kept me very organized, and I've just really enjoyed it, aside from the to-do list. So next I will show you my personal planner. Before I do show you my personal planner though, I thought I would show that the clear plastic cover on this has gotten a little bit dirty, and when I try to clean it with a Clorox wipe, it kind of messed up some spots on here. One of my students got a personal planner from Plum Paper, and she ended up taking it off because she ended up getting this part dirty and not able to clean it, and then she knew that when I had cleaned it, the spots had come off on my teacher planner, but not my personal planner. So here's my personal planner. When I had ordered it, if you, in the notes, when you ordered it, you could request a color change. They no longer have that option, but they do have more options for colors in the prints. I just really wish that they would have had this navy and hot pink, because I really love it. It's very pretty. So let me go ahead and show you. For the personal planner, originally, it's also July through June, and I had ordered originally for the teaching planner. As I said before, I had wanted to use it for my personal planner, so I opted to get this every month. So then when I got my personal planner, I cut it out and then I put it in here. And for the most part, it's worked really well, and they haven't really come out. Some of them have. But for the next planner that I get, I'm going to go ahead and get the budget section. And sorry, classes are changing. Give us just a minute. So for my personal planner, I chose the MAE option, which is morning, afternoon, and evening. And I chose it primarily not to use as morning, afternoon, evening, although for the weekends I do use it that way. But for the most part, I use work, home, and then 31 and YouTube, which, like I said before, I got to have it for YouTube. But I will be using it soon. I did not add any extras on for this. But for, like I said, for the next one, I'm going to add the budget, and I'm debating on adding the meal plans. I will not be adding the monthly my bills since it will be in the budget section. But I've really loved this, and working with the two together has worked out really well for me. So if you have any questions about these planners, let me know, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
And if you like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe.